Located at the Chautauqua County Airport on the shore of Lake Erie in western New York State, Dunkirk Aviation Flight School is a full-service flight training facility and fixed-base operator. Offering fuel, maintenance services, pilot supplies, and a large, comprehensive fleet of impeccably maintained rental aircraft, Dunkirk is the undisputed capital of general aviation in western New York. The airport is equipped with two paved lighted runways of 4,000 and 5,000 feet in length, and is served by the Dunkirk Vortac, which is located on the field. Chautauqua County's southern airport is the home of Jamestown Aviation, which operates in concert with Dunkirk to provide flight training services to the Jamestown area. Jamestown has the added advantage of an ILS precision instrument approach, an ideal way for students to practice this demanding skill. Louis Nalbone is Chief Flight Instructor and President of Dunkirk Aviation.
I grew up with airplanes. Actually, they were right in the backyard. And ever since I was a little kid, that's all I wanted to do was be around airplanes and fly in them. And so it was pretty natural when I became old enough to operate an airplane myself that I was going to do that and become a pilot. The Worley Airport was founded in the 30s as an airmail emergency field for the airmail run between Cleveland and Buffalo. In 1945, when my dad got out of the Army Air Corps as a flight instructor, he opened up a flight school there. And he liked operating it so much that he built his house there. And in 1961, we closed Worley up and came over here to take advantage of the paved facilities and the all-weather capability that the Dunkirk Airport affords. Dunkirk Aviation has been involved in flight training since its inception in 1961. We train pilots right from their first lesson all the way through to the airline transport rating. The flight school employs 8 flight instructors full-time, and we have 14 aircraft, and now we have a helicopter as well. You can get a private license, instrument rating, commercial, multi-engine flight instructors, and airline transport ratings.
A student beginning a flight training career will most likely first fly in a 4-seat, 160 horsepower Cessna 172 Skyhawk. The 172 is an extremely popular airplane and makes an excellent primary and instrument trainer. The 2-seat, 100 horsepower Cessna 152 is also available as a primary trainer. The Cessna 182 Skylane is a 230 horsepower high-performance 4-seater which introduces new pilots to high-performance airplanes and constant speed propellers. Commercial pilot certificates require flight experience in a complex airplane with retractable landing gear, flaps, and a constant speed prop. The 6-seat, 300 horsepower Cessna 210 Centurion is the next logical step. Finally, as students pursue a multi-engine rating, the Beechcraft Duchess provides a perfect platform in which to perfect the skills needed with its twin 180 horsepower engines and comprehensive instrument panel. In addition to flight training, students will also receive ground school. Dunkirk's flight school is equipped with classrooms where ground instruction is given. For each rating a student receives, he or she must take a written test using the CATS system of computer-based testing.
A student may have different reasons or desires for obtaining their pilot certificate. Many are interested in just recreational, private purposes for use for their own enjoyment or for business purposes. And yet many others, particularly the ones going into the college program, are in it for their careers. You'll start with an introductory flight. Your first lesson is to familiarize yourself with the aircraft. We recommend flying a minimum of 3 times a week so that your learning develops quite quickly, and it's very encouraging to learn to fly in that manner. We also recommend that when you complete your private license in approximately 40 to 50 hours, that you immediately start training for an instrument rating, especially if you're a career-minded pilot. For those who only want to fly in fair weather and on weekends, then the private license is sufficient. The license, of course, is good for life as long as you maintain a medical certificate and currency. As far as career training, once the instrument rating is achieved, then we build hours towards our commercial. Many of the commercial pilots seek their instructor's rating, and then they can stop paying for their flying and start getting paid for it. Many of the instructors will pick up instrument instructor endorsements as well as multi-engine and multi-engine instructor endorsements. Once you've received 1,500 hours of flight time, you're eligible for an airline transport rating, and that can be received either as a single or a multi-engine rating.
Over the years, many professional pilots have started their careers at Dunkirk. As the airline industry continues to grow, facilities such as this are vital to the supply of aircrew needed to staff regional and national air carriers.